Hello everyone, this is Dr. Neha Gupta from Giggles Clinics and my own space. I wanted to talk about one important thing during these tough times. We are into lockdown and everyone, our kids, they are into a house arrest and a lot of panic and stress is going on. We will see an increase in their behaviors, we will see an increase in their stimming probably, but before we go on to their behavior correction, I really wanted to put across that we need to check our own behaviors first and our own mental health first. So my motive here is to bring out a point that during this stressful time, please take care of your mental health, to take care of your family's health and your child's health especially. For the neurotypicals, it might not be very difficult. They can be involved in a lot of activities. They can be self-engaging. But with our kids, self-engagement is not a very easy task. And even if a few kids can, the duration is not very prolonged. And ultimately, after some time, you need to intervene because it might turn into a stimming in the end. So my motive here is that, remain calm. It's a tough time. There is a lot of financial instability. There's a lot of physical, mental, emotional, everything. Everything will be taking a toll on your health, especially your mental health. So if we remain calm and if we remain peaceful, there's a very great chance that the child will be peaceful. At least we can talk. We are adults, we can talk, we can listen to the news and we can analyze the situations, what's going on. And it will be a mistake to think that the child is not understanding. He or she is definitely understanding. Yes, he's not understanding the grave importance of the situation. We have somehow told him that there's this coronavirus and the whole situation is infectious. You're not supposed to go out and it is dangerous. But what are the other implications? He's not able to understand. What he can see is the mother is stressed out, the father is stressed out, probably other members of the family, if there are other members, they're also stressed out, and this surely freaks them out. They're not able to say it, but it must be very scary for them because they've not seen you that way. They have not seen their father stay home the whole day, and it's confusing at the same time. So, we can talk it out, but our kids cannot. We are in a panic state ourselves. We are stressed out. But for the kids to understand the whole situation is very, very difficult. Or I should say they will just not get the whole thing, except that their minds will be processing the stress. We will be tired from the household chores. There's a lot to be done in home also. There is a lot to be done in terms of protecting ourselves from the disease. But all they can see is stress, tension, anxiety and the confusion. And they're just not able to understand what is going on. Will somebody tell me? And if we tell them that there's this coronavirus and you're not supposed to step out, okay, I'm not stepping out. But then, why is dad staying home the whole day? Why there is chaos? And I'm sure everybody's routine is anyways disrupted. And the children are not used to being around with the other family members the whole day. And of course, as females, we are stressed more. But in this whole process, if we can leave the household chores, we can leave the cooking, leave as in we can make less food or less number of dishes. But what we cannot leave is the peace of mind. We need to stay calm in the whole duration to keep the children calm. And I personally experienced it in the beginning 2-3 days. I was home with no household help, of course. It's happening with everybody, but I'm just sharing my experience that with no household help around, a lot of things to be done, The routine was chaotic. We were stressed out, of course. My husband being in the front line, so he has to go to the hospital also, so there's that added stress. But despite, and in those 2-3 days, I felt that because I was anxious and I was, by the end of the day, I was irritated. Yes, not even end of the day, by evening I was irritated, and I could see that same irritation and anxiety in my son. So that was the time when I realized that no matter what, I will leave the household chore. I can do without a mop. I can do if my dishes are not done. But what I cannot do without is myself and the child being calm. So if you stay calm, the relationships stay cordial in the house, then only the children will stay calm. And I'm sure if you keep your mental state stable, there will be less of behaviors and less of stimming, which I'm sure many parents will be experiencing in this duration. So please take care of that. Please take care of your mental health. As for the activities and the therapies, in a way I'll say that it is a blessing in disguise, because some, I will not say all, but yes, at least half of us, we were totally dependent on the therapies or the classes for the child to work, and the parents had no idea how to make the child sit down and work. So this is one time where you have absolutely no option but to work with the child. So I think it is a great opportunity for those parents who have not yet worked with their children and those who have not yet connected with the children and build a rapport, so that they can work at home and not depend on therapies. So please take guidance, please take home plans from the people you are in touch with, or whoever you want to, but work on your own. You don't even need home plans also. Work on your own. My bottom line is connect with the child. This 21 days, I really hope it ends in 21 days, but these 21 days can be game turner for all the kids and the mothers. We can get ample of opportunities to connect with the child, to play with the child, to build the language skills of the child, a great time to build on the ideals of the child, comprehension, verbal comprehension, written comprehension. There's a lot of time in hand, and divide the course, make them help in the course also, and make full use of this time and use it as an opportunity rather than as an imposed burden, that why are we stuck in this situation. Okay, we are stuck in this situation, we cannot do anything, right? So why not use it? Why not use and take full advantage of this whole time? Let the child connect with the father, distribute small duties. Maybe you can also assign the father to play with the child. Let him not do any written work or any structured activity, because that's difficult for most of the fathers, but they can play and they can be great at teaching kids very complicated things very easily. So give it a try, give it a shot, let them do, and give children also some breathing space. You cannot be after them the whole day, that do this activity, do that activity. Yes, the routine will be disrupted, the routine will be changed, but it's okay. They are not going to regress, they are not going to lose anything. In fact, you might just see a marked improvement. If you stay happy, they stay happy, the whole environment of the house is happy. So I would just like to say, take care of yourself, take care of your mental health, take care of the child's mental health. You will see a reduction in the behaviors and stimming, and you will see a lot of things the child is learning on his own. So make full use of this time. And as for the scheduling, I'm not against scheduling. I've also started scheduling the day of my child. So we will be talking about it, and I will record another video for it, like how to schedule the day and what all things you need to take care. So take care for now.